Well, if I say that I don't agree with Greta Thunberg, it's not just like opinions or views that you don't agree with. I don't agree so much to the extent that it's because I can't perform mental gymnastics and I can't stomach the things that she can stomach, because apparently she has no food aid, supplies, medical relief, anything on the flotilla that she was apparently depending on being taken into custody. She was like, that was a ploy. She was depending on that because could you imagine arriving in a war-torn area with attrition and potential genocide where people are starving, they don't have like water, they don't have like, they're so like, and then you show up there and you don't have no aid and all this, you know, you have to be able to stomach some downright atrocious, like that is a hell of a meal to consume. Like, okay, we made like, I don't know, we raised $200,000. She gets like 40K. A little, you know, she just, you know, a little bit of seasick, and she got arrested and sent back to Sweden, and everybody's like, you did that. How austere. You get yourself arrested on the regular. But she's getting rich. And can you put yourself in her position? You're arriving in Gaza. Now, they'll say the IDF didn't. Let's say they just let you on through. They didn't arrest and they didn't stop your vessel and they didn't do anything to you and they just let you get through. Now you're showing up on the beach. They're expecting you. They're like, oh, you brought aid. They're like, oh, no, we were just here LARPing. We were just here getting clout. And now we would like to take our vessels and leave up out of here because apparently there's a line of men lining up to, I don't know, and those are not the starving people of Palestine, or they're like the Hamas, like the underbosses, like the underbosses that they you know, in a way they're kind of like her, but they're not as bad. Like it's almost like they're not as bad, but they could be, because they rape and all the crazy shit. They rapey murder. But for some reason, she's on a level of like, you can't tease people that are actually they're at the behest of those Hamas that run roughshod over their life, and they're starving, and they thought somebody is gonna, can anybody possibly step outside their career for 1 second and help us? And here comes Greta, like, what the fuck? I almost can't believe it. I mean, I know that there's not probably a lot of aid that you can fit on those boats. Maybe like each one of those little boats, like you can roll like a few, if you have to weigh like a Costco shopping cart full to the top, like you could bring like 5. So she would be helping a small amount of families, which would even be good, even if she only helped like 20 families, 20 starving families in a that they're cut off from everything. But that's not what she's gonna do. So when you get there and they find out that that's not what you're gonna do, why wouldn't they steal your boats and try to escape? Why wouldn't they rape you? I'm not saying I would rape. I'm not saying that. I mean, I don't understand. There's a different type of thing going on with people's minds, that maybe they have a pain fetish. They like, I mean, there's a little bit of grossness and pain in any relationship, because like, You know, you have to suck snot boogers out of a baby's nose, or you had to push them past the breach in your hips, like everything like designed to carry a baby, but it's still not easy. So it's like, but not trying to have a baby, not trying to do, you're just out here killing, you know, returning hate for hate, giving pain back to the source where they gave you the, like you wanted to give it back to them, that what they gave you. Sex is a weapon. Fucking, I mean, how is that not gay? But I mean, thank God I've never been filled with so much bitterness that make me want to do the unthinkable to somebody, like threatening another man with your ding dong or something, and saying what you're gonna do to them to try to, you know, it's like all that stuff, that hate boner, like you need that to fucking fight conquest and everything. I don't know if I'm cut out. I don't think I'm fucking cut out for that. But then, I don't know, maybe I'm boring, though. Maybe my speed is just more boring. But Greta, she either depending on the IDF to save her, or getting gang raped by fucking 50 dudes is not that big of a threat. Like, I don't know what the fuck is true. Did the IDF lie? Did they search all over vessels and find a pound of weed? Or did they just like find the relief and the supplies, and they said, fucking, let's just throw it overboard and say you never had it? I don't know. Nobody talks about it, so nobody told me, so I don't fucking know. But I can make my opinion based off Greta, like, oh, you could do mental gymnastics and be a throat goat and be like I don't know what you think. I don't know what you think people, like, what kind of positive reinforcement do you think society needs? Bitch, can you hurry up and tell us? Because the mainstream media is not going to tell us shit. And if they do, like, they maybe even don't know, because the IDF may be even fucking around. Like, IDF, come out here and tell us that Greta is I don't know. I can't even say. I don't even know. She's cloned or something, and they let her clone get all the fucking abuse or something. I don't know. I'll make up a million conspiracies, but I can tell you one thing that you don't know either. Is like we don't know either. So anybody could tell me you're way off, you know, the mark. You're not even a little bit warm. You're so cold. Like nobody knows. It's just an idea that I think that she is out of her fucking rabbit ass mind. She's out of her cotton picking ass motherfucking mind.